What is going on, YouTube?
Greetings, darlings.
I'm Travis.
I'm Johnny Work.
Where it's a work.
Yes.
And we are here to go over Monday Night Raw and Tuesday Night SmackDown Live.
Yeah.
But before we do that,
That was an odd way to say it.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? We still have some stuff to give away to you guys, which we have laid out in front of us.
Right. If you've been watching any of our videos, you know about the giveaway we have going on, which you can enter by clicking the link below this video. We've got some really cool stuff here. I don't think we need to go over everything again.
I don't think so.
If you're looking at this video or watched any of our other videos, you see what we're giving away here, as well as a autographed item from the cast of It's Work.
Yeah. We'll be announcing the winner during our Summerslam predictions video. The contest will run until the beginning of the week, that week of SummerSlam, so like the 14th or 15th is when it ends.
So how about you let Johnny Fingerguns take it away, and let's talk wrestling.
So we started out Monday Night Raw with Mr. McMahon, of all people, in the middle of the ring.
The Mr. McMahon.
The Mr. McMahon. Don't get to see him very much these days.
Not Shane.
No, yeah, the old one.
He looks nice with his hair dye.
Yeah, it's weird. Is it like blonde?
It's like a brownish. I think he's been using that comb in, slightly
He has like a
takes
whole,
away the gray.
He has like a whole team of stylists at his disposal, and then he just decides that he's just going to do it in his bathroom real quick.
I'm going to use the shampoo.
Yeah, exactly. It's really, I don't know.
Slowly take away the gray.
Oh, I don't get Vince.
No.
I don't think Vince gets Vince.
I don't think
we're
Vince
gonna talk
sleeps
about
enough
Vince.
to get Vince.
No, we're going to talk about Vince a little bit in this segment because he kind of had me laughing a little bit.
Yep.
But Vince, Triple H, and Stephanie came out and made a huge announcement, which is the first ever all-women's pay-per-view.
An historic announcement, as people say it.
An historic?
An historic.
Oh, and historic. That's not proper.
It is, though.
What?
Look it up. I don't know.
This isn't the time to debate this,
Nope.
but we'll get into it later. But yeah, they made an historic announcement where we have the first all-women's pay-per-view, and it is called WWE Evolution. Yeah, you know, the group of guys with Triple H and Ric Flair, Randy Orton, Batista.
Big Dave.
Yeah. They named it after them. Because Triple H, of course, he did.
Well, I think it's a fitting name for the evolution of the women's revolution.
Yeah. Is it a women's revolution, or is it just their evolution now? They're doing this, and I don't understand the branding. What is your marketing technique?
Apparently, they're going to start selling Evolution t-shirts again.
I'm in.
But they're not going to be the Evolution t-shirts that you're thinking of.
Are they going to keep the Motorhead theme song?
We'll have to wait and find out for October 28th when we see the pay-per-view.
I suppose that's true. This is a huge announcement, of course, and it should be very exciting. The women have really proven themselves in their wrestling ability. They're getting way more screen time, way more match time. They've main evented pay-per-views before, and now they have a whole pay-per-view dedicated to them. The only sad part is that this is kind of to cover their own ass after they didn't allow the women to wrestle at the Greatest Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. Yeah,
something I found pretty neat about this is the fact that they said there will be over 50 women at this event. I don't know that. I don't think over 50 women will be competing at this event unless they do a battle royal type thing, which is very possible. But we're going to see current superstars, current women superstars, and superstars of the past.
Yeah, we've heard at least Trish Stratus and Lita will both be there. So that's something pretty cool.
Very cool.
But during this, it's so funny to watch Vince because Vince is just such like a misogynist and such like a weird little sexist man that there's so many parts where they keep saying how historic it will be and how proud they are of the women
and how the women can do anything that men can do. And as soon as they said that women can do anything that men can do, I thought Vince was just gonna
lose it. He's in the background just. It looked like he was like, "Let me see a woman move a couch." That's what he wanted to say, but he just didn't do it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's
change the oil in my car. Damn it. Yeah, whatever. I guess Vince is just that guy. But yeah, take that aside. This is a huge announcement.
Very cool for all the women.
Regardless of how Vince really feels about it, he's doing the right thing.
They deserve it.
For the company, they do. They really do deserve it. So congratulations to all of them. This is a big thing.
Also, another thing on Twitter, and I doubt that this is actually going to happen, but I retweeted it. And Alexa Bliss was asked if she could face any woman, who would it be? And she said Trish Stratus. So that could be really neat if that ended up happening.
Yeah.
But
we'll see if she's still the champ come October 28th.
Hopefully. So.
Yeah, but moving on from that, we had basically the whole show seemed like it was revolving around that. But the other big...
They kept recapping it throughout the night.
But we did have a couple of other things, and that would include like the B team. The B team successfully defended their Raw Tag Team Championships against the Deleters of Worlds.
And then went off to party with Roman Reigns. What?
You can't get over this championship thing, can you?
I said I don't want to talk about it. I'm coping with the only ways I know how.
John's going to turn himself into an alcoholic right in front of your eyes.
You don't have to worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Well, yeah, they did retain their championships, and then they got beat up and attacked by the Deleters of World after the match. I'm not sure if that's a heel turn or if we're maybe getting into a tag team ultimate deletion for SummerSlam.
That would be really neat. I think... I don't know. I'm not sure if we're seeing a heel turn or if it's just a more...
frustrated thing?
Yeah, frustration, more savage.
Yeah.
Savage type of broken Matt and Brother Bray, whatever you want to call them. But should be interesting to see the developments with that.
Yeah, I thought they were going to start moving them into a different program, but it might be just another match here with the Deleters of World and the B team. We'll have to see and find out.
Could work. I think that definitely there should be some sort of stipulation if they move forward. Yeah, the ultimate deletion would be cool.
Yeah, I think so too. I just don't know if they're going to do that at SummerSlam.
Maybe not.
Because that's, it's not taped in the ring.
Yeah, maybe not. It's a big show, but whatever. Not that big show. Well.
Yeah, so that was whatever. Yeah. What else do we have on Raw?
Then
we had Elias all night.
Yeah, that was great.
Elias dropped his debut album, Walk with Elias.
Check that on iTunes, Spotify, and wherever
else you can get your downloads. Maybe SoundCloud. Yeah. I don't really know. Does anybody use SoundCloud anymore? But it's apparently doing really well on iTunes. So that's something different. But he tried to plug his album and play songs all night, and he was interrupted basically every time.
Yeah.
So that's bummer for Elias. What are you going to do?
Then we had another recap of what happened at the beginning of the show because they did that all night long. But that's good because, again, they deserve it.
Yeah. We ended up having a confrontation. Elias was trying to do his thing, and he was interrupted by Braun Strowman, I think. And then Braun Strowman was so frustrated and blah, 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 blah. What they ended up doing was Kurt Angle and Stephanie McMahon decided that they were going to make Jinder Mahal his kind of... almost like an anger management consultant.
Like a mentor of sorts to help him with his frustration and anger problems that he has. So he had him come out to the ring and...
do some breathing exercises.
Shanti.
Yeah, but Braun would, of course, change that into get these hands, feed me more, which was basically what they were doing. And then he attacked Sunil Singh and Jinder Mahal.
Hey, bravo, you got his name right this time.
He's been the only one that's on TV for months now, so it's hard to forget.
Hard to remember, too.
Yeah, that too. But Kevin Owens would come out, too, and he would, him and Braun Strowman had this weird back and forth thing, and Kevin Owens came up with this idea, took it to Constable Corbin and Stephanie McMahon herself, and she agreed to do this match, even though Kurt Angle seemed like he was against it.
So at SummerSlam... It's going to be...
Sorry, geez.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to cut you off here. It's going to be Braun Strowman taking on Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
And if Kevin Owens wins, he gets Braun Strowman's Money in the Bank briefcase, Travis.
That's right, he does, but not just if Kevin Owens wins. If Braun Strowman loses, and it doesn't matter how he loses, whether it's disqualification, whether it's count-out, any of those things, if the briefcase goes to Kevin Owens.
Right. If Braun Strowman loses, though, that means Kevin Owens wins.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter how.
Yeah, I know, but you said it doesn't matter if Kevin Owens wins because if Braun Strowman loses, well,
I guess.
So if Braun Strowman loses, Kevin Owens wins.
When Kevin Owens said it, he said no matter how Braun Strowman loses. That's how Kevin Owens said it. So that's just the way I'm repeating it. But yeah, that's how it goes. Braun Strowman can have a heart attack in the middle of the ring and die, and Kevin Owens gets that briefcase.
That's dark.
It is dark. Really hope that doesn't happen. I like Braun.
Yep.
So yeah, let's not do that. Stay healthy, Braun. But we can move on from there. I'm just going to kind of jump forward because the primary thing, aside from the women's pay-per-view, is the number one contender for Brock Lesnar's Universal Championship.
Yep, and we found out Brock Lesnar is actually going to be on Raw next week confront the new number one contender. And we found out who the new number one contender would be with another exciting match between Robo-Bob, Bobby Lashley, and everybody's favorite big dog, Roman Reigns.
Yeah. I really wish someone would just put the big dog down. But he's going to face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam for the Universal Championship. Because, of course he is. He's fucking Roman Reigns. Why not?
I don't think anybody's going to disagree that we've seen enough of this.
Yeah, no, nobody will. It's true.
And
I just want it to be over.
Yeah.
I don't really even care what's going to happen. I don't give a fuck about the match. Excuse my language. We're trying to calm down on that. But I don't care about the match. I don't care who wins or loses. I don't care if Brock's going to stick around. I don't care if Roman gets hurt during it and has to go out on injury.
Wow, man.
I just mean like that he won't be appearing. However this all unfolds, I just want it to be over. I'm sick of watching Braun and Roman doing this
Braun
weird...
and Roman.
Oh, I'm sorry. Brock and Roman doing this terrible back and forth dance thing where Roman comes up short every time. If you're going to pull the trigger, no matter what how the fans feel about it, no matter what the backlash is for it, just pull the trigger. I'm sick of it. I'm done with it.
Agreed. And I don't know, maybe I'm in the minority here, but I haven't really minded Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns matches when they've faced each other. I don't think they're that terrible together.
It's not that the matches are bad.
I don't, we don't care about either of the guys anymore at this point.
No.
And it's because Brock is there so infrequently, and Roman Reigns is, as he said himself on Raw, shoved down our throats.
Yeah.
We just don't care anymore, and it's time to move on to something else, whether that be Braun Strowman cashing in or Kevin Owens winning the briefcase and cashing in and winning the title. But
even if it's just Roman winning the title, just do it already.
And then just move on to something else. Let them go their separate ways.
Yeah. It's been peeling this Band-Aid for far too long. Just rip it off. That's all you gotta do. I'm sick of it.
Nice. I like the way you put that.
Thanks.
Nice metaphor.
But that pretty much covers Raw, I think.
Personification.
It's not personification. Personification would be...
If the Band-Aid came to life and told us that...
If the Band-Aid came up and said, I'm sick of this, rip me off. That's personification.
Sweet. We give a Band-Aid a personality.
More of an analogy, I guess. Whatever. Moving on to SmackDown Live.
You know what they say about analogies, right?
No.
Can't spell analogy without log.
Captain's log. Tuesday, SmackDown Live. Does that work? Is that a good transition?
That was good, yeah.
All right, good.
Nice.
So yeah, SmackDown Live. For the first time in about a month, SmackDown started off without Miz TV. Even though Miz did show up first, I think, outside of the arena in the limo with Maurice and Monroe Sky getting out of the limo to hype the premiere of Miz and Mrs., which debuted right after SmackDown.
Talk about depressing not starting out SmackDown Live with Miz TV.
Yeah, it was a little bit upsetting. But we did get Randy Orton to kick off the show, and he pretty much just came out and said that the reason he attacked Jeff Hardy is because we all suck, us, the fans.
All of us.
Yeah, we're the real legend killers.
Well, because he's been there for 15 years, and he's the only one who's been there consistently for 15 years, which, I mean, I'm sure we've seen Randy Orton take some time off here and there.
Oh, you mean like just recently where he was out for a couple of months?
Yeah.
Not to throw shade at you, Randy, but come on, man.
But yeah, he did give that really crazy beat down to Jeff Hardy last week, and it's apparently all our faults because we haven't shown Randy Orton the respect that he deserves for sticking it out with us.
Yeah, now for him to, attack us in the only way he can as a whole, he's going to attack the ones we love, like Jeff Hardy, and he's going to put them on the shelf. That's his plan. So we'll see. I hope, kind of for the sake of storyline, that he does, because Jeff needs the time off really badly right now, I think.
And again, return of the punt.
Yeah, I think really that's the way that they have to do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to do it any other way. Just do it. I know
and he says he's going to do it. I mean, he didn't say he's going to do it. But
right.
He says he's going to put him on the shelf. So
yeah, and that's how he's done it in the past. It's always pleasing to see, especially after an absence like this. Man.
Championship will be mine at SummerSlam.
Yeah, we'll see if your liver is still functioning. Yeah, what else do we have on SmackDown tonight, John?
Oh, we had the Tag Team Championship #1 Contendership Tournament.
Yeah, that started tonight.
That was something.
Yeah, that wasn't necessarily right now. That was later.
No, it was
but still.
Let's jump around.
Yeah, whatever.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I just want to talk about. We're talking about wrestling.
Yeah,
so
it's the same
let's
show.
talk about wrestling. So, yeah, back in 2002, Triple H and Shawn Michaels had a feud with each other. It was really great.
Yeah, we're talking about Raw and SmackDown. That's what we do on this show.
We're talking about wrestling.
Well, that's the name of the show.
Anyway, Sanity faced off against the New Day.
Yeah.
And
what a booking decision.
And they lost.
Sanity lost.
Yeah, Sanity lost.
To the New Day. Again, even after they just had the pay-per-view victory.
The Usos were on commentary, and fine. So it's... I don't get this.
It just is.
I don't get it.
No, neither do I. I'm not going to. I don't want to understand because it's wrong. No matter how they make me understand, it's just wrong.
I thought for sure we were going into Sanity versus the Bludgeon Brothers
So
for
did
SummerSlam,
I.
and they just threw a freaking curveball at my head, and I'm just shocked and disappointed.
Shocked and disappointed. I agree. I concur. It's bad booking decisions.
I'll drink to that.
I'm sure you will. So yeah, it's a shame because I really had high hopes for Sanity, and I still do if they finally start doing it correctly, but they're just not right now, and that's upsetting.
It's very similar to me with how they started out with Shinsuke.
Yeah, I guess
a lot of bad booking with Shinsuke that made it seem like he's not going to get anywhere. And I mean, yeah, now he's the U.S. champion, but did they wait too long to do that? I
don't think they waited too long for the U.S. title, but they waited so long that he can't really be WWE champion.
Not anytime in the near future,
No.
without some solid booking,
right? Not
towards
for a long
the future.
time.
So, but regardless, so we have New Day advancing in the Tag Team Championship tournament.
Yep.
I don't know what's going on with that.
They're going to face the Usos next week, I believe.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
wait, wasn't there somebody else? Isn't there another tag team in this tournament?
Sheamus and Cesaro came out.
Yeah, aren't they? I thought they were facing the Usos next week.
No, I think whoever wins out of the New Day and the Usos next week faces Sheamus and Cesaro.
Oh,
they didn't really make the bracket very clear.
I think you're wrong. I could be wrong.
I might be.
I could be wrong here, but here's what I think I heard, and I think I saw on the TV. I think that the Usos are facing the Bar next week, and the winner of that goes on to face New Day, and then the winner of that goes on to face the Bludgeon Brothers at SummerSlam.
I thought that on a commentary they said whoever wins versus Sanity and the New Day goes on to face the Usos next week.
I mean, that would make sense. That would make sense with the Usos on commentary. So it remains to be seen.
Whatever.
The Bar came out at the end of all this. And
Why do they have to go through more matches than somebody else does? Is what confuses me.
No,
that's not an equal tournament.
Whatever.
Moving on. We ended up having Carmella versus Becky Lynch to see if Becky could beat her and be the #1 contender for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship at SummerSlam, where Becky Lynch would defeat your girl Carmella.
Yeah. Great.
And now we'll have that as the
great
Women's Championship match.
I don't have anything against Becky. Okay. I know it might seem that way, but I don't have anything against Becky. I don't know. I feel like there's better choices for a match at SummerSlam.
Are there right now?
I think so.
Really, booking wise?
So. Booking wise, no, because of the way things are being built. So yeah, I get that Becky is probably the most beloved fan favorite.
She's been the one who's been on TV.
Yeah.
Naomi would be another good choice, but she hasn't been on TV.
Yeah. I don't know. I have to agree with Nick on this. I would have liked to see Naomi in this match against Carmella.
I'd like to see Naomi in any women's women's championship match, but she just hasn't been on TV. They're not using her. Becky's been on TV losing
WWE
for a while now. She's winning.
Was that winning, brother?
Nah, it wasn't. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have Becky Lynch versus Carmella for the women's championship.
What a story, Travis.
Yeah. We're going to find out the number one contender for the WWE Championship tonight.
Oh, are we?
Yeah. Well, we did.
We
found
did.
out.
That happened.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. AJ Styles and Paige would come to the ring, where AJ Styles would sign a contract, and Paige would go to announce the number one contender when our good friend, Little James Ellsworth, would come out and say that he deserves that number one contender's opportunity. And he made a good point.
Yeah. He beat AJ Styles 3 times.
And he's not wrong. He did. He really did. It was a while ago now, but he really did.
Did you happen to notice when AJ signed the contract what it was?
No.
It just said like SummerSlam, and it said like WWE Championship, and it was just a page that just said pretty much that.
That's it?
It was just a
I could see
piece
the
of
SummerSlam
paper.
logo. But...
There's a piece of paper with the SummerSlam logo, and it said AJ Styles or WWE Championship or something like that, and he just signed it. Like, there was no line to sign it on. There was no, like, information about the contract or what was entitled.
That's all on the other pages behind that cover page.
Like where you would sign, like somewhere within the contract, he just signed on like signing the cover of a book.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Whatever. But Paige would not allow James Ellsworth to take that number one contender spot.
What a shame.
So what she ended up doing instead was firing him. She fired James Ellsworth.
Poor Jimmy.
Yeah, I hope that he's not gone yet, because he did just come back, and I don't need to see more from him, but they could do other stuff with him if they really want to.
He's gonna be back at SummerSlam to cost AJ Styles the title.
Maybe.
Could you imagine if he did it again?
Yeah.
Oh,
but we did get to see who the number one contender is, because while Paige was escorting James Ellsworth out of the arena with security, AJ Styles was attacked from behind in the ring by
Samoa Joe.
Yeah, and I'm excited for that. It's not like we haven't seen this match before. If you've ever watched TNA or now Impact Wrestling,
but
whatever,
we've never seen it in the E.
That's right, and we've never seen it for this big of a championship.
It's very cool. I think it's long overdue that not long overdue. I'm not going to say that because I'm glad they didn't just jump the gun and go right into this.
I agree.
So no, I think this is awesome for SummerSlam. It's a big enough pay-per-view that it makes sense to put these two together. And
I think it's a little weird that they're building it just out of thin air.
Yeah, I think they'll tear the house down.
Oh yeah, dude, definitely. I expect a lot from this match, so don't let us down. It can be good.
Yeah, we expected a lot from the first AJ and Shinsuke match too, and
we were
see what happened. So let's hope that it's better than that.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, we have that. Joe signed the contract and flipped the table, threw it at AJ, and now here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Finish the show?
Yeah, let's do it. So the Miz and Mrs. came out with Monroe Sky in tow. Miz had one of those sweet little harnesses, the baby
Bjorn.
Baby Bjorn? Yeah. Baby Bjork.
Not Baby Bjork. Baby Bjorn.
Baby Bjorn.
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 Baby Bjorn.
Is there an umlaut over the O?
There's an accent or something there. It might be an umlaut. I'm not sure.
If it's an umlaut, it's Baby Bjorn.
Maybe.
For all you listening at home.
It's something. But yeah, they would come out and they went to show us a fine sneak peek of Miz and Mrs., which would air right after SmackDown. And as the...
Very entertaining stuff, guys. Make sure you check that out. I really enjoyed the first episode.
Yeah, but the video package that aired was not the video package they had prepared.
Nope.
No. Come to find out, it was all these terrible things that had happened to The Miz over his career. And it turns out Daniel Bryan had that package played. Though he claimed that Kerwin in the truck again had screwed up and played the wrong package.
Damn you, Chavo Guerrero.
Yeah. So Daniel Bryan was like, why am I back here congratulating you when I should be out there at the party and congratulating you on your new show in person? So Daniel Bryan made his way to the ring.
And the Red Rope guys, his security entourage, that was the Miz Taraj.
Is this the new Miz Taraj?
I guess so, maybe for the night. They were guarding the red rope, and they said, nope, you're not on the list, bro.
Yeah, so he attacked him because that's what Daniel Bryan does.
So,
because good guys attack other guys.
Yep, and then he,
who are just trying to
instead
do
of
their
walking
jobs.
around the post, he unhooked.
Yeah, he unhooked the red rope to let
Just-
himself through, and then he
For good measure.
it. Yeah, he reattached it because he's a gentleman.
Yeah, and then he got in the ring, and he was threatening to punch Miz in his stupid face, like he's
Right,
been
which
saying
he's
he wants
done.
to do. So, and Miz is holding a child,
Yeah.
a nearly newborn infant, in his arms, and Daniel Bryan's threatening to hit him.
Yeah,
what
but
a coward.
Come to find out that it wasn't an infant in his arms.
Wasn't it?
No, it was a baby doll because Miz took the beautiful fake Monroe Sky out of the baby Bjorn and threw him or her threw this doll threw it at Daniel Bryan and then hit him with a skull crushing finale.
After a boot.
Yeah,
He booted him.
so that's how SmackDown went off the air. This
Yeah,
week.
and then the Miz said, I'm not going to bring my daughter out here in this
in this city,
filth hole.
yeah, I'm not bringing her to this city.
It's really tough to not swear.
It is. We've done good though.
I'm maximum effort to
Yeah.
the top.
So that's really it for SmackDown, though. But like John said, we haven't been swearing, and that's primarily because we're trying to calm down on that. But
That's
we
thanks
want
to all of
thank
you.
you guys because we just passed 100 subscribers recently, so we're pretty excited about that.
We really, really are. And Nick Hall is as well.
Yeah.
Our champion.
So we thank you guys
Champion.
wholeheartedly for supporting the channel, and we hope to keep bringing you guys cool content.
Yeah. And don't forget about our giveaway that we have going on, as we mentioned before.
That's absolutely right. Don't forget to follow us on social media. You can check us out on Twitter and Instagram at IAW Wrestling or on Facebook.com/It's a Work.
And you can also check us out right here on YouTube at youtube.com/It's a Work.
That's right. And you can like, share, and subscribe this video. It really helps us out and makes the channel look good. So we'd appreciate it if you did it.
Check out the punishment video, which features me wearing a dress in public for an hour.
Yeah, I'll put a little link to that right up here. But I think that's it for this week. So with all that said, I'm Travis.
Thank you for watching. I'm Johnny Work. We'll see you next time.
Sure will.